It's Week 11 of the NFL, and we'll see Mike Gesicki. He should be one of his quarterback's best friends this week. It's the Bengals and the Chargers, and it comes your way next.
It is time for football as we welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. So good to have you with us, Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen. Greg, one of the joys of covering the league week in, week out, you watch guys grow and mature, and all of a sudden you turn around and look at the quarterbacks we have in this game. Now we're looking at guys who have arrived at that magic term, franchise quarterback.
Yeah, I think you just have to give a lot of credit, of course, to the player themselves, the work, the ability to invest in themselves to develop, but also in these organizations. They continue to surround these quarterbacks as they've gotten older with better talent, better systems, play to their strengths, maybe protect some of their weaknesses. That's what it takes to play at a high level at the quarterback for a long time in the NFL, and give credit to both these players and both these organizations. I think it's official. They have their quarterback of the future, and the future looks bright.
The Chargers led out by Justin Herbert in his 5th season now, Greg, as the Charger QB, a guy we saw win the Offensive Rookie of the Year in 2020.
A lot of things jump off the tape when you watch last week, Mike, but it was really just the overall execution of the game plan that stuck out the most. I mean, not only did he get them in the end zone a handful of times, he protected the ball, and he routinely exploited the weaknesses that they found during the week on film. He's going to be looking to do the same thing over these next 4 quarters. And if he's successful, they're going to have a shot to leave here with another win.
Herbert going to throw on this first play. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'd say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down.
Even though it doesn't result in a sack, when you dial up the... right time, Mike. Sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target, and the ball falls incomplete.
To the left side, catch made by McConkey. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
And we see a nice catch here by Lad McConkey, and Mike, what really jumps out, and I can't stress enough how rare this is for young wide receivers in the NFL, fresh out of college, is just how good of a route runner he is. And it doesn't matter if he's in the slot or if he's out on the perimeter. He can run any route from any position, and that sort of versatility is going to continue to get him opportunities in this Chargers offense. And then when he has the ball in his hand, every play can be a big one.
Touchdown, Los Angeles. Touchdown number 9 for the year. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
Cameron Dicker, the kicker for the extra point. He knocks it through, and the Chargers will go up by 7. Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals offense comes out led by their quarterback, Joe Burrow. Can they keep him healthy? Because when he's good, he's so good. Won the Heisman during his days at LSU. Took this team to the Super Bowl. Now, Greg, year 5 for Burrow with the Bengals.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically, but they got the win. If he can continue to play that style of ball, it's going to be a tough group to match up with.
First run of the game here for Chase Brown. And he'll be brought down at the 32 after a short pickup. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. Burrow now. He'll get that to all his tight end. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
Here we go. 1st and 10. Play action now. It's Burrow. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Just seems like another case of predetermining where the quarterback is going to go with the ball. He had a lot of good route options on that last concept. I think if he just remains a little bit more patient, read the play out, let it unfold, will lead to some easier and better completions. With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
Third and long. Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And we won't see a return here. This is going to be marked down inside the 15. The Chargers offense ready to see the football for the 2nd time. This will begin at their own 13-yard line. So work to do starting with this 1st and 10. Now it's Herbert. First down throw there is incomplete.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. On play action now. Herbert. He's got the hookup downfield with McConkey. A big connection to flip the field as they get across midfield on that one.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. That one complete to McConkey.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield, so that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game. Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
Herbert going to try to throw on third down. Open man is Palmer. It's complete. They pick up 17 through the air. First down, LA.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, LA.
All week, we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time, and what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket. Let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Chargers will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return is Chase Brown. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Jamar Chase headed back out there along with the rest of his Bengal teammates. As we move deeper in the season, he continues to put up the big numbers week after week, and you see it manifest there, the NFL's leader in receptions to this point of the year. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Now a 2nd down throw for Burrow. Open man, downfield, Chase has it. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. Burrow finds Chase for a big one. It's a gain of 34.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
Here we go.
A 1st down throw for Burrow. Catch left side is made by Higgins.
I wouldn't be surprised if some point here in the future, Mike, this quarterback drops back, looks like the same old hitch route underneath, and they give a pump fake and go. You can lull a defense to sleep with a lot of these underneath quick game passes, and once you do, you can try to go for the big one.
Gesicki, the man in motion. And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game. Burrow here on second down. Try him again. Another one to Higgins. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. Passing right side, and Chase has it. Second time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the fourth quarter.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Christian Fulton. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this time. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky. This didn't go all the way back for a pick six.
So now here comes the Chargers as they get set to take over once more. They'll have a short field in front of them as they try to extend this lead out further. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Herbert. There is his tight end, Disley. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Shotgun now for Herbert. This one finds McConkey. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain. Third and 6. They send the tight end in motion. Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
On 4th down, out is J.K. Scott to punt for the Chargers. Charlie Jones, deep to return. That's going to be out of bounds, no return. And the drive's going to start from just inside the 20-yard line. They go play action for Burrow. He'll get this complete. It's Moss. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
2nd down. Burrow. He'll try to set up the screen with Moss. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
A carry here for Brown. And he's going to be followed up quickly after a gain of about 1. It is Joey Bosa there on the tackle. So after 1, the Chargers out to the early lead. And we're back at SoFi in SoCal after this. Here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
Throwing is Burrow. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Chargers have it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step 1. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Throwing now is Herbert. Brought in by the tight end, Hayden Hurst with the catch. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game, now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
That's caught over the middle by Thomas. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these 3rd downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force 3rd down, they got to get off the field.
They'll send their tight end left. They'll give it to Dobbins. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. He's got it at the 3. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I could...
And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front, and he's in. J.K. Dobbins, touchdown Chargers. That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the 1st half. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Chargers will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Charlie Jones now to return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. The Bengals offense and Jamar Chase getting set for their next possession. And he's right there in contention for the most receiving yards by a wideout this year, currently ranked second in the NFL. Here's 1st and 10. They bring Chase in motion. On 1st and 10, Burrow. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. Gains nothing. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. To throw is Burrow. And he's going to slide to a stop and avoid the contact. But since he started there, he's still shy of the 1st down.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
Here's Brown. He is going to have a Bengals 1st down. They get 5 on 3rd and 1.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the 1st down.
On 1st down, Burrow. To the middle of the field, caught by Higgins. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins. And it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline. So as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
Burrow now to throw on 1st down. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. He was trying. Zach Taylor not liking that last call all that much, and out comes the challenge flag.
Previous play is under review.
And we'll get a moment here as they look this one over. Remember, the call on the field is what they'll stick with unless they have clear, incontrovertible visual evidence to the contrary. In other words, it's got to be the truth.
After review of the play, ruling on the field stands.
So the challenge is unsuccessful, and he's going to have to be careful here because he has just 1 challenge for the remainder of the game. Gesicki, the man in motion. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. They need to say, okay, we've struggled here in the first half putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase 1st downs. Let's chase completions. Just start building something small. And oftentimes when you take that approach, it snowballs, and next thing you know, you find your groove.
And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
And another great throw right there, Mike. And when you take a look at the numbers, they certainly don't lie. He has just been flat out terrific in this first half. His ability to spread the ball around, take what the defense has given him. They've certainly had a lot of success here early on.
And he's going to have the Bengals 1st down. Oh, they take a chance there on 4th and 1, but it's a gain of 3 and a new set of downs.
Little test of wills up front, huh, Mike? I mean, who wanted this one more? Who would get off the line quicker? Who would drive the other side backwards? Pretty impressive that not only are they the ones that won the battle, the defense knew what was coming and still couldn't stop it.
And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag.
That's hauled in at the 2. He'll be brought down. It was a nice pickup, but a penalty flag on the play. Early indications of a hold. That one's on Orlando Brown Jr. Now a 2nd down throw for Burrow. And the Bengals are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
Here we go.
This has been some kind of march downfield now. Can they pay it off with 6? It's 1st and goal. They'll run with Moss. And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Zach Moss. Touchdown, Bengals. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg. Could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead and let's make it a 1-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Chargers offense about ready to take over once more. About set for our next drive. We'll take a peek ahead what's coming up later tonight. Sunday Night Football has the Colts and Jets AFC matchup at MetLife Stadium. And then tomorrow night on Monday Night Football, it's down to the Lone Star State for an in-state battle, Texans and Cowboys at AT&T Stadium in Arlington.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. A run with Dobbins. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line. Third and 9. To throw, it's Herbert. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
Here's J.K. Scott now, and he'll be looking for something better after that poor first punt. And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Play action now. It's Burrow. He'll get that to all his tight end. And he's out of bounds inside the 30. A huge play there for the Bengals. An even 40 yards.
We have to give some credit to the offense. They're doing their part as they try to claw their way back into this game. On their previous drive, touchdown. That big play now has them potentially on another scoring drive. If they can get some defensive stops and keep this up offensively, this game could start getting real interesting.
A tight end in motion now. On the ground, it's Brown. He'll be brought down. Short pickup. It's at the 26. Second down and 8. Jones motioning here. Burrow here on second down. That's to his big tight end, Gesicki. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. We'll try to run it here with Moss. And he's into the end zone. Zach Moss. Touchdown, Cincinnati. So that's his second touchdown of this one. And he's got a half dozen for the year.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Chargers offense going to see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with first and 10. To throw is Herbert. He connects with Disley. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. They'll come up here, first and 10. Now Herbert. That is intercepted. Picked off by their rookie corner. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown. Nothing the defense loves more, Greg, than the opportunity to not only stop a team, but turn them back around the other way. A touchdown on the pick six.
Yeah, the defense just loves getting their hands on the ball when they can, Mike, but it is extra special when they're able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
These are the ones that rip your heart out on the offensive side. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Chargers offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. This one tight throughout, all level at 21 as they'll search for a go-ahead score. On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. He connects with Palmer on that one. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. From the gun, it's Herbert. That's taken in by Thomas. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down. Shotgun now for Herbert. There is his tight end, Disley. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we've reached halftime here. It has been an entertaining first half as we send you back east to sunny Florida. Standing by with our EA Sports Halftime Report, it's the coach, Jonathan Coachman.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. More from you and Greg in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here and what's already been an eventful afternoon of football. We'll get started over at the Caesar Superdome in New Orleans, where it was the Saints who come away with the victory at home. Chris Olave, a touchdown catch in the victory. From there, we get up to the Rocky Mountains to check on the Broncos at home in Denver. And you can see, currently they trail in that ball game. Darnell Mooney, a touchdown reception. Finally, we'll save the biggest for last as we head to AT&T Stadium to see what's happening with the Cowboys at home in Arlington. And they were losers in that one to the visiting Houston Texans. C.J. Stroud, 4 touchdown passes in the victory. We thought this one would be a close battle coming in, and we have not been disappointed. They're all even to this point. This has the feeling of a game that could go right down to the wire. One mistake or one big play could turn out to be the difference. Both these teams running through their final adjustments. It's time for the second half. And for the call, let's get it back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Bengals offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. Both these offenses have been informal. Is the defense going to show up? Can anybody come up with a stop? All tied here in this third quarter, and it's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll send a tight end in motion. They'll start this on the ground with Moss. Not much happening there, just a short game. Here's a 2nd and 9. Burrow. And that's going to be incomplete. coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
Here we go.
Third down and 9. Working out of the gun, Burrow. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a fourth down. The Bengals ready to punt this one away, as he's on to punt for the second time. Oh, how about the coverage there? Met and dropped before he can get a return go. The home team's offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Pistol here for Herbert. A dive and a catch. Incredible. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
Doesn't it seem like that every time we see a highlight reel catch, they love showing the wide receivers and the running backs, but let's give a little love to the big tight end. I mean, what an athletic play. Understanding that ball was down and away, you've got to lay out to secure it, and not only is he able to get his hands under it and catch it initially, but he's able to survive the ground, and that's a big-time play.
Now it's Dobbins. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
Now Herbert throwing on second down. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
Throwing is Herbert on third down. Catch made right side by Thomas. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a fourth down decision to make.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Bengals offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll start out first down and 10. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. A throw on the move is caught.
Well, he had such a great first half throwing the football. There's no reason to think, Mike, coming out here for the start of the third, that anything's going to change. He's picked up right where he left off, and the numbers are indicative of just how well he's played.
Here we go.
So, first and 10 here now at the 38. Gesicki, the man in motion. They'll run here with Brown. And he'll get up beyond the 40 to the 41-yard line. Jamin Davis there to make the play. 2nd and 7. Gesicki, the man in motion. They're going to motion the tight end over here. On the handoff, this is Moss. And he'll get close to the marker. A nice run, probably a yard short of that first down.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
Now Brown. He is going to have a Bengals first down. They're able to convert, albeit not by much, but they get it on 3rd and a yard.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the first down, and they're able to convert.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. They go play action for Burrow. Taken in by Gesicki. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
On 2, ready?
It's first down, and they'll run. And they'll bring this inside the 30, a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Now, faking the give. Passing right side, and Chase has it. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
Well, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
Ball sitting on the 3. It is first down and goal. Right back to Chase. He's got it again. And he'll take it on in. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Bengals. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. Now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. McPherson now for the PAT. It's up and good. And the Bengals go up by 7, 28-21. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. The home team's offense ready to take over possession of the football. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. Here's Dobbins. Here's a 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And they will finally get to him, but I think even he knows this one is coming back. That's on the rookie from Notre Dame, Joe Alt. On play action, now Herbert. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in.
Perfectly timed blitz, and he just gets to the quarterback a fraction of a second too late. The ball comes out of his hand kind of funny as a result of the hit, and I'm not even exactly sure if the guy who caught it was his intended target.
3rd and long. Herbert to throw. He's got his man. It's complete to Thomas. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big gain.
1st and 10. Now it's Herbert. This one complete to Palmer.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
They face 2nd down and 7. Again, they'll throw with Herbert. And he's got Palmer. It's complete. He is in. Joshua Palmer. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field. And after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
Point after now from Dicker. He's got it. And the Chargers have come back to level things. It's 28 all. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Jones now on the return. Now an opening past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. The Bengals offense and their big play wideout getting set for their next possession. And he was unguardable in the first half. You see the numbers as they try to add to those here in the 3rd quarter. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Now he takes off.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Burrow to throw. Open man, downfield. Chase has it. And he will go all the way. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Cincinnati. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. On is McPherson for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Bengals will go up by 7. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. The return starts from the 5. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. Justin Herbert back out there. He and the Chargers getting set to go once more. And he has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. You've got the 2 touchdown passes, over 200 passing yards. He has been excellent all game long. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. To throw, it's Herbert. He connects with Palmer on that one. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
There's that man again. Another catch. So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll take this up, working towards the 1st down mark. He gets 5, but is just a little short of the 1st down. A big play looming here. They need to convert. It is 3rd and inches. He's got his tight end. That's Hurst. And he is going to have the Chargers 1st down. They are able to move the sticks. It's a gain of 4 on 3rd and inches.
Critical 3rd down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the 4th quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
Herbert now on 1st down. He connects with Disley.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
On play action, it's Herbert. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Herbert going to try to throw on 3rd down. On the move, past the 40. Good-looking screenplay there, a gain of 11 and a 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Pistol here for Herbert. He's got the hookup downfield with McConkey. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Great pre-snap recognition here by the quarterback. He looks outside and sees man coverage, and he knows exactly where he's going to go with the ball. Now it's up to the receiver to create separation at the top of the route. Ball's on time, great placement, nice big pickup.
Herbert to the air again. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Herbert to the air again. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. Now Herbert again. He's got it at the 3. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
What an impressive drive this has really been, and it's a combination of big plays and 3rd down conversions. Now after that last 3rd down pickup, it's 1st and goal. They got a chance to finish this really impressive.
Oh, the blitz overwhelming the offensive line, and down he goes.
I don't hate the play call. The best opportunity to throw the ball down this close to the goal line is usually on 1st or 2nd down, Mike. The issue here is the quarterback has to know, if my first read is not open, this ball needs to be thrown out the back of the end zone. You cannot take a sack this close to the goal line.
Now from the 9, it'll be 2nd and goal. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. Now here's 2nd and goal. From the gun, it's Herbert. And that one is incomplete. Penalty flag down, back in the backfield, in the area of holding. That's on the guard, Zion Johnson. The task a bit tougher as they face 2nd and goal. Shotgun now for Herbert. A throw left side, taken in by Thomas. Two plays at their disposal, but they'd love to get it right here on 3rd and goal. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
You have to come down with those opportunities. You're not going to get your hands on the ball very often as a defensive player. And when you do, let alone in the end zone, those are plays you just have to make.
So here is Cameron Dicker. Dicker, the kicker, in a big spot. This to get the deficit down inside of a touchdown. And this one right down the middle. It's good. Well, every bit helps as they draw just a little bit closer. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Jones now on the return. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The visitors' offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. And he's looking to finish strong. He has been unquestionably the star of the show, as they have just absolutely had no answer on the defensive side of the ball. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go. 11, 11, 11.
They'll begin here on the ground. Ooh! And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the 4th quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
They go play action for Burrow. The throw on the run is complete. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative, just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
On 1st down, Burrow. He's going to keep it himself. And he'll gain yardage and able to get down at the end of the play.
That play had sack written all over it, so that's a great job by the quarterback, not only escaping the initial pressure, even though he doesn't gain a whole lot, he's able to pick up some positive yards for what looked like a disaster in the start.
On 1, ready?
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And the Bengals are going to have it 1st and goal. He'll take this one down to about the 3-yard line.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
On 2.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's got another one. Zach Moss. Touchdown, Bengals. 3 touchdowns in this one. He now has 7 for the year. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line. The home team's offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. Throwing now is Herbert. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Herbert. That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the linebacker, Jermaine Pratt. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see. Can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
The visitors' offense and their running back, Zach Moss, to take over once more. And as we go through the highlights, no shortage of touchdowns today. 3 trips to the end zone in this one. The combination, the power, the speed, everything on display, and the defense has seen it all. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look.
Here we go. Here we go.
On 1st and 10, it's Moss. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Two minutes remain in the 4th quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Here's 2nd and 6.
Gun, gun.
They go once more with Moss. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. Higgins sent in motion. They'll drop to throw. He's got a receiver. It's Chase. And now at 1:52, the defense will pull the plug there as they take a timeout.
Well, Mike, sometimes we try to make NFL football a lot harder than it is. When you have a reliable target like this, and he just continues to get open and you realize the defense simply can't cover him, there's no reason to look anywhere else. Not only has he put together a tremendous game statistically, but he's just been flat-out dominant.
Gesicki, the man in motion. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. The Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
One, ready? Here we go.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. A carry here for Brown. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down. Tight end going in motion here. Here's Brown. And the Bengals are going to be set up with a first and goal. It's a nice run there. It gets them down to the 6.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So this one in the win column for the Bengals. And with an open date on the schedule next week, they'll be able to savor this one for a while. Rest up and ready to get back at it in 2 weeks' time. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.